Hi everyone, it's Wendy from Stampin' with Wendy A. Today I'm doing an ATC. The theme for this fortnight's ATC is weaving. So what I thought, I'm using this paper Lattice. This is a Stampin' Up product, and it's sort of like a very thin card. Very thin, almost paper, but a little bit thicker than paper, and it's been already pre-cut into a lattice shape. I've also got some strips of cardstock cut, and the colours I've used are Brushing Bride and Bermuda Bay. So not sure exactly how I'm going to finish this off, but I just thought I'd start weaving. Now an ATC is 2.5 by 3.5 inches, so I'm going to make it bigger, and then I'm going to stick it all together and I'll cut it down to the right size. Hopefully that's going to be the best plan. Anyway, let's get on with it. All right, so I've cut these are 9mm wide, so the space in here, oh gosh, it's probably 10.5. So I thought, well, 9, it gives a little bit of space, especially when I start weaving in this direction. I'm going to need a little bit more space. So I'll go in opposite areas. Spaces, I meant opposite spaces, if you know what I mean. So I've gone behind that one and in front of that one. So if you are interested in trading ATCs, the link to the group will be in the description box. It is an Australian only group. Yeah, so you do need to have a postal address in Australia to participate. It just keeps our postage costs down. Yeah, so there are lots all over the world, ATC swap groups, but as I say, we wanted to keep the postage costs down, so we made this one Australia only. Okay, so I'm just trying to decide how I'm going to weave this. So I'll just pull all of the strips to the left hand side. That just gives me a little bit more room to get them in. So that one needs to go through there. So what we need to do is bring them over to this side now. So I guess as I get further along in this, it's going to get a little bit more difficult to weave. That's how it should be there. I think that's maybe how I had it. I'm not sure. It's probably how I had it. So, as I say, playing this by ear, so it's going to be interesting to see how it goes. I might actually get my tweezers. It might help a little bit. just because it's a little bit tighter now that we've got the blue in. So that one needs to go back through there. So when I've got all of this weaved together, I will straighten it all out, because, you know, I have pushed them from side to side before I stick anything down. So now, because we're going this way, push all of these to the side, to the left hand side. And goes through there. It's interesting. So I was thinking of putting it also onto a cream background, because I want you to be able to see the lattice work through here as well. Okay, so it has to be pushed over to the right now. Initially I did cut the strips to be 10 mils, so it's a good job I didn't, because I would never have got them through. They're only just fitting through at 9. Could have possibly even done them an 8. I can't make things too easy. And that needs to come through there. So I usually do my videos mainly in real time, which can make them quite long. So, you know, you do realise that you can always speed them up if you find them to be too long. You can go into settings, I believe, and change the speed that your videos play at. So you could do it at double speed. Or you can just listen to me ramble on. So the ATC group has been going for a couple of years. I was trading ATCs around Australia, around the world, which was lovely. But just the postage costs were getting too much. So I started this group a couple of years ago. And we've got quite a lot of members. I'll show you the group. This is the group here, Australian ATC, in brackets artist trading cards swap group. We've got 165 members, and we trade once a fortnight. Or we have different themes once a fortnight that you can choose to participate in. You don't have to, of course. Nearly finished. Okay, so now I'll just get it to be lined up a little bit better, because I have pushed them all side to side, so I'll just try and get them back so they're nicely centered. Yeah, I think they're pretty right. So I'm just going to get some adhesive sheets out. I'll be back with you in one moment. Okay, here we are. I've got these are the Stampin' Up adhesive sheets. There's quite a lot in a pack, so yeah, you do get a lot. So just going to cut myself a piece. That's going to be about that size, and that's the back. So what I'll do, I always forget these come in strips. So just pushing that down into all the grooves. And I'm going to stick it onto this piece of cardstock. Let's get my take your pick tool. See if I can lift this up. May not have been the greatest idea, actually, in hindsight, but yeah, it's okay. It's coming, it's not sticking where, I guess, where there's nothing for it to stick to, which makes absolute sense. Okay, I'll stick this down now. might even put a tiny tad of glue on as well. I won't put too much on because I don't want it spurting out the sides. I think that might be the end of that one. I just don't want this to, anything to come apart, especially when I cut it down to size. And then what I might do is pop a block onto that and put some weight on it. Just so we get a lot of pressure. And I'll let it dry for a minute and I'll be right back with you. Okay, I've stopped fiddling with that and I believe it's all pretty well glued down. What I thought I'd do is put a few little flowers on. So I've got the pierced bloom set here, and I've just cut a few flowers, just these out of these. So I'll glue them on. Get myself a new glue, I think. My other glues are playing up a little bit. Well, not playing up, it's just that they're at the end of their use by. They're empty. So they do last for a long time though, these Tombow glues. And you have to use a little bit. They're very, 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 very sticky glue. So you don't need much at all, because if you put on too much, it squishes out the side and it makes a mess. I'll just hold that down. Oops, that one's not stuck. Okay, so for a quote, I have been looking through my Tim Holtz small talk stickers, and this was a pretty crazy idea. It has worked out, but it didn't go perfectly to plan. So I saw this one here, trust your crazy ideas, and I thought, yeah, that one sounds good. Sounds perfect. So I'm going to cut it in half. And then just deciding where I'm going to put it. Going to use a little bit of glue as well. Don't always always trust the adhesives, so best to put a bit of glue on as well. Hold them down for a second just while the glue takes, and then I'll put a little bit of bling on, I think. Have I got one of these open? Thought I did. So we'll use this size here. These are the rhinestone basic jewels. So pop one on each flower. I'm just wondering if I want to do a little bit of edging on all around the outside. Yeah, I might do a little bit of black, which will incorporate this black here. Just get my sponge dauber and my black ink. Just finishes it off, gives it a border and defines the edges. Let me know what you think, as always. Love to hear from you and hear what you think. Suggestions and feedback is always welcomed. And yeah, if you like my videos, please click on the subscribe button, which is, there is one down in the bottom right hand side of the screen. And click on the like button if you like the ATC. So that is it. Not sure if that's focusing very well. It doesn't look like it is. That's why I have the autofocus on, which for some reason is terrible. So that is it. I will put a photo at the end so you can actually see some close-ups. Alright, that's all for today. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.